Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video with the Shoutout Redemption, and today I've got another episode of Shoutout Sunday for you guys, and I believe this is already episode 6, which is pretty crazy. So I've pretty much been doing this, giving these shoutouts for 6 weeks, which is basically like a month and a half, which is pretty crazy to think about, because I really feel like I just started this series recently, but I digress here. The point of the series, the purpose of this series, is for me to give back to my community just a little bit, because I mentioned it time and time again, and I will continue to annoy you guys and mention this as long as I have a YouTube channel. I have an awesome community. I have an amazing group of viewers and subscribers, and really the least I can do is give back to them in this way by giving them shoutouts, by recognizing the great content that all my viewers who are YouTubers produce. And quickly here, before getting into first the updates, because I did discuss last video whether it was a better idea to include updates on my channel in these videos or to not include them, and you guys generally seem to think that it's a good idea for me to mention updates in these videos, but I digress. Before getting into the actual video, into the meat of the video itself, a lot of people have been asking me for shoutouts recently. They've been saying, hey Roshank, how can I get a shoutout? So the first thing you need to do to get a shoutout is A, make videos and continue making good content. Now unfortunately, I cannot in good faith give shoutouts to channels that just don't have any videos or have like one video. If you want a shout, you have to have some videos on your channel, and it doesn't have to be a ton of videos. You don't need to upload like 50 videos a day. You just need to have some videos in order for me to give you a shout. And the second thing is, and this is more important here, this is the most important thing, each time I release a Shout Sunday video, what you guys need to do is you guys need to visit all the channels that I mentioned, and not necessarily subscribe to them or necessarily even like their videos, because I cannot force that upon someone. That's not something I can force upon anybody, but you need to at least give them a chance. You need to at least visit the channels and give them a chance, because if I don't do this, then the series doesn't work, because if I don't have a requirement like this, then people don't visit the channels that I shout out to, and then your shout out when you get it is meaningless. So in order to get a shout, you need to somewhat contribute to these series, and visit the YouTubers that I mentioned. And I'm really sorry about this, guys. I realize that this does sort of turn into a competition, and this does put some pressure on people, and I'm not really 100% sure how I feel about that, but after thinking about it, I feel like this is the best way to go. And you honestly, like, if you want a shout, you don't have to be subscribed to me. You don't have to like my videos, you don't have to share my videos, you don't have to subscribe to me, you don't have to do any of that. You could absolutely despise me and hate my videos for all I care. But what you do need is you need to give the YouTubers that I give shoutouts to a chance in these videos at the very least. Alright guys, well, let's go ahead and first get into a couple of brief updates, and then we will get into, of course, the shout. So the first update is, and I really do not like talking about the future. I do not like talking about milestones like, oh, I'm gonna hit, 900 subs soon or whatever, which I am past 900 subs now, but like, oh, I'm gonna hit 1,000 subs soon, but I am getting kind of close to 1,000 subs at this point. I believe I'm at around 949, 950 at this point, so I'm getting sort of close to 1,000 subs, and as I've said a million times, it's never guaranteed. Even when I have 999 subs, it's never guaranteed that I'm going to reach 1,000 subs. So I hate speculating about the future like this, but I figure I would mention what I want to do for my 1,000 sub special, if I get there, is A, I'm thinking I'm gonna reveal my face. Now the issue with this is if I'm gonna do this, I want to get a good video camera so the quality isn't complete crap, so that like I can actually make a decent video with my face in it, just to compensate for my ugliness, I guess. That was a lame joke. You guys already know how lame my jokes are, so I apologize to subjecting that. But seriously, guys, I need to get a good video camera if I'm gonna show my face and start doing vlog type videos, and I'm still working on that. So if I were to reveal my face as a 1,000 sub special, it might have to wait a little bit. Like it would be like, a couple weeks after I hit 1,000 subs. So yeah, there's that. And the other thing that I wanted to do that, and the other thing that I wanted to do in addition to that is I wanted to do a massive subscriber showdown special. And what I mean by this is, for like, 3 or 4 hours, I'm just going to be accepting battles from people, constantly throughout that 3 or 4 hours on Showdown. If you guys don't know what Pokemon Showdown is, it's an online battle simulator. If you guys aren't into Pokemon, then sorry about that, but I do have an idea to sort of compensate that for that here. So the entire time, I am going to be accepting battles from subscribers, and at the same time, I'm going to be participating in Skype calls with my subscribers. So it's sort of going to be a double whammy here. I'm going to be having battles with my subscribers, and I'm also going to be participating in Skype calls during that time with my subscribers, not necessarily with the same subscriber that I'm battling or the same viewer that I'm battling, but with someone in general. And we can talk about anything. We could talk about, we could talk about Fallout, we could talk about Pokemon, we could talk about the Battle at Hand, we could talk about absolutely anything. And I want to do this for like a span of 3 or 4 hours, and I'm hopefully going to record all of this and just make it one big video and upload it on YouTube. But I haven't really ironed out the details yet, so I'm probably going to be thinking about that more over this week, over the next few weeks. But I just wanted to throw that out there, and I was hoping you guys could let me know what you think about that. Alright, and the second thing on the update list here is I wanted to give a brief thank you to a YouTuber by the name of Mikey Mega Mega, who is someone that I mentioned and I gave a shout out to in a previous video, but I just received a pretty awesome shout out from him. And Mikey is a pretty big YouTuber compared to me. He has around like 8,000 subs at this point, and one of the series he does on his channel consistently gets, you know, between 5K and 10K views. And just for someone, you know, that big and who makes content that amazing to recognize me was really just an honor. And I'm still sort of speechless after seeing that. I'm still not really sure what to say. The fact that he took time out of his day to, you know, first of all, the fact that he takes time out of his day to watch my videos and to support me is unbelievable. But the fact that he also took time out of his day to, you know, give me a shot like that was just phenomenal. So I'm going to include his link here as well. I hate to sort of do this, you know, because I did promise 5 shoutouts per video, and I am sort of giving an extra one here to one guy I already mentioned. But this is less of a shout out and more of just a thank you. Thank you so much, Mikey, for all your support. Alright guys, well without further ado, let's go ahead and finally get into the shoutouts here. And first up on the shoutout list is a YouTuber by the name of Final Feature GT. And the first thing that you guys need to know about Final Feature is that he is an absolutely phenomenal commentator. He's got a great YouTube voice. It is super clear and super professional sounding. And most importantly of all, and this seems like something trivial, this seems like something obvious what I'm about to say, but he actually enunciates all of his words clearly. I know it's revolutionary, guys, which is something that I definitely struggle with, and it's something that a lot of YouTubers I feel like struggle with actually, like, you know, being clear with your commentary, being loud and clear. But it's really surprising how much of an issue this is, and I see it all the time in my videos. I see it all the time over YouTube, and the fact that he's able to do this is actually a huge asset. And this thing, like I said, it doesn't really sound like a big deal, but the fact that he's able to be so clear with his voice is, for me, a huge asset. And with regards to specific content on his channel, the first thing that I noticed, the first thing for me to know about his channel is that he does a ton of unboxing and giveaway type videos, which I think is really cool, because it allows a YouTuber to interact with their community more. One thing that I struggle with is, like, I haven't really shown my face on my channel recently, and I was recently discussing this with a YouTuber, and it's easier to connect to, you know, to people on YouTube when you actually see their face, when they do unboxing type videos, when they do giveaway videos like that. It's easier to connect with them, and I feel like Final Feature does a very good job of this. He does a very good job just interacting with his community in general, and that for me is the #1 thing as a YouTuber. Not the videos, not even the videos. The #1 thing is that you interact with the community. Obviously, videos are a necessity, but you need to interact with your community as a YouTuber, and Final Feature does a phenomenal job with this. With regards to specific games he does on his channel, he does a good amount of Halo content, which, as you guys know, is a game that I absolutely love. I have a huge history with Halo, and Halo is definitely a game that has a special place in my heart. And other than that, he's also doing an Arkham Knight walkthrough currently, which is a game that I still have not yet played, and it is killing me to watch all these awesome LPs and not be able to play the game. But definitely check that out as well. And finally, he also does a lot of collabs with other YouTubers, which I think is really cool. As I said, it's this whole interact with your community type thing. He does a phenomenal job with that. He does series like YouTuber versus YouTuber type things, and like Halo multiplayer, Call of Duty multiplayer, and stuff like that, which is really cool and really unique. And other than that, he actually hit 1,000 subscribers fairly recently, so definitely go congratulate him on that. So guys, Final Feature GT is definitely a YouTuber worth checking out. Second up on the shot list here is a YouTuber by the name of Luca Yasha, and Luca currently has around 97 subscribers, I think, last time I checked, at least earlier today. But if you ask me, he deserves more like 97,000, and I'm completely serious here, guys. When I first checked out his vids, I was absolutely blown away by just the quality, by how good everything was. For one, he's a great commentator, which, as you guys know, is extremely important to me, because the only thing that you're adding to a game that makes it different from just any normal playthrough is commentary. That's what you add to an LP. That's what makes it unique. And for two, the only LP on his channel right now is this Pokemon White Randomized Nuzlocke, and that LP actually has my personal favorite video overlay of all time. And for those of you who are into Pokemon LPs or are Poketubers yourselves, you guys know that video overlays are a huge deal in this business. And for him to have my personal favorite overlay of all time is phenomenal, if you ask me. It's pretty crazy, and I'm being completely serious here, guys. This guy makes some really high quality content with regards to the commentary, with regards to the overlay, and with regards to everything else. Eye candy like good layouts is always a really nice touch in any LP, so the fact that he excels here is really good. Other than that, it seems like he actually has some plans to do some new content in addition to the current LP very soon. So now is definitely as good a time as any to go check him out. And finally, Luca has just been super supportive of me and my channel in general. I've said it a million times and I'll say it a million times again. It always warms my heart to see other YouTubers who obviously have lives and are busy making videos of their own. It always warms my heart to see them comment on my videos and lend me support. So if you support this guy, he has got your back in return. And I will highly recommend checking out Luca Yasha. Third up on the shot list here is a YouTuber by the name of Hippo Games. And the first thing to know about Hippo is that he has just been phenomenal in supporting me, and supporting my channel, and just in supporting everyone in general that I mentioned on these Shoutout Sunday videos. And let me just tell you guys, the thing that I appreciate the most above all is when you guys support me and my channel, and more importantly, when you guys support the people that I mentioned in these Shoutout Sunday videos, because this series is very important to me. And when you guys actually go and visit the channels that I mentioned and support them, it really does mean a lot to me, and Hippo has just been phenomenal with this. So first of all, thanks for that, dude. But anyways, I digress here. With regards to actual content on his channel, he's currently doing a very cool and very awesome LP of Pokemon Glaze, which is a great game from what I've seen so far. I haven't actually tried it out myself, and I will definitely have to give it a play sometime, but I really do enjoy that LP quite a bit. And he's also done some Minecraft in the past as well. So if you guys are into Pokemon and or Minecraft, definitely go on and check out his channel. And quickly here, one last thing I want to say before ending this shout out off is the thing that stands out to me the most about Hippo is that just in the past few weeks alone, he has improved a ton with regards to the quality of his videos, the quality of his content, and all that stuff. And for me, improvement is definitely one of the most important things in a YouTuber. If you're just stagnant with your content and you're never improving, then there's no purpose to YouTube. There's really no purpose if you're just completely stagnant. You need to keep improving with your content, and Hippo does a phenomenal job with that, and I definitely expect him to be very successful one day because of that trait. So definitely go and check out Hippo Games. Okay, so fourth up on the shout list here is a shout out that I have been meaning to give for a very long time. This shout out has definitely been a long time coming, and these guys that I'm about to mention have pretty much been one of, if not my biggest supporters ever since the very beginning. So you guys have my sincere thanks. And this channel that I'm about to give a shout out to is a channel by the name of Zany Squad. And Zany Squad isn't just a person. It's a group of guys that, you know, post videos on YouTube, post Let's Plays and stuff of that nature. With regards to specific content on their channel, they currently are pretty much focused mostly on Minecraft and on Pokemon. They're currently doing a Pokemon Fire Red LP, which is a very unique LP because from time to time, they'll do various challenges in their videos, like, you know, not healing for a certain amount of time at any Pokemon Center, or you're only allowed to use certain team members for a set amount of time and stuff like that. And I think it's very cool to be doing something unique and incorporating something unique like that into an LP. As for their Minecraft content, I'm honestly a little bit less familiar with that because, as you guys know, I'm not hugely into Minecraft, but their Minecraft content is phenomenal as well, and I highly recommend checking it out. So if Pokemon or Minecraft is your thing, definitely go and check out their channel. And with regards to, you know, their commentary and the general atmosphere that they bring to the table, they're super entertaining. They're definitely super energetic. And I mean, it's always nice seeing that sort of style on YouTube because it really does cheer me up a lot when I watch their videos. Whenever I'm down or whenever I'm feeling a little bit depressed, which of course happens in life, whenever I watch their videos, it always cheers me right up. So I highly recommend checking out Zany Squad. Finally, last but not least here, I'd like to give a shout out to a YouTuber by the name of Chi Chi. So the first thing to know about Chi Chi is that she's just a super nice and super supportive person in general. She has been especially supportive of me and my channel. She just leaves comments regularly on my videos, and just being that supportive has definitely stood out to me. People tend to have a very negative view of the YouTube community and think that it's full of hate, but honestly, it's people like her and it's people like the rest of my YouTube community that really make me think otherwise. I would actually argue that the YouTube community is a lot better than people would think. Maybe I've only been exposed to the good side of it, but I digress here. Chi Chi is very supportive, and I sincerely do appreciate that. And of course, she produces a lot of great content as well. The first thing that stood out to me about her channel is the sheer variety of different games that she does on her channel, because she plays a ton of different stuff. Her biggest two LPs on her channel right now, at least for me, are her Fallout 3 LP and her Batman Arkham Knight LP, which are definitely great playthroughs if you're interested in either of those games. She also has done some GTA content in the past and has also done stuff like Alien Isolation, which I'm not really 100% familiar with, to be honest, but also Gears of War, which is great. I'm a huge Gears of War fan, and those are just a few of her LPs I mentioned. She does a ton more stuff as well, so the massive variety of content is definitely a good thing. And other than that, she's just a great commentator and has a phenomenal voice. As I've said before in this video alone, it's really important that you have good commentary when you come to YouTube. Good commentary is pretty much the most important thing for me on YouTube because that's what you're adding to the game. the actual gameplay is not in itself unique. It's the commentary that's unique, and it's the commentary that you add. That's definitely a huge asset for Chi Chi. And other than that, Chi Chi is just an awesome YouTuber in general, so I'd highly recommend checking her out. Alright guys, well that's pretty much going to do it for this episode of Shoutout Sunday. And let me just say before ending it off, like an idiot, I completely forgot to bring a bottle of water with me down to this room that I'm recording in. And my mouth is just dry as crap right now, so I apologize if that ruined the video in any way. But in all seriousness guys, I really appreciate you watching this. This is a series that means a lot to me. And you guys going and checking out the YouTubers that I mentioned really does mean a lot to me. And if you guys want to shout out, then please be sure to check out these YouTubers, because that is going to be a requirement going forward in the future. But yeah guys, as usual, thanks for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, rate, and subscribe to all the YouTubers that I mentioned in this video, and I will see you in the next episode of Shoutout Sunday.